So when I was very left-wing, I had a lot of anxiety, which I think is normal for people who are very on the left, like this sort of free-floating existential dread that like the world was horrible. And in 2021, I became obsessed with reading historical fiction about ancient Rome, specifically this series called the Grass Crown series by Colleen McCullough. And in these books are like this big, they're from like the 1980s, and I ate them up because they made me feel so much better about being alive in modern times. Because I feel like when you're on the left, you like imbibe this ideology and worldview that like things have never been this bad, right? It's the memes that are like, we're in late stage capitalism, like everything's crashing down, or like Trump is uniquely psychotic. And like you read about ancient Rome, and I gotta tell you, Trump is not uniquely psychotic. Civilizations are crazy. Democracies are crazy. They have waves of populism, they have corruption, they have intrigue. Like that's the whole thing. Like that is humanity.
I love that she came on the internet and said this. I don't think anybody who is super smart or super happy is aligning themselves with the far left or the far right these days, but it is unquestionably true that people who are far left have bigger issues with mental illness. They are more anxious, they are more depressed, and they do tend to be less educated about the state of the world and just humanity and history in my experience. The world is awful. Humans kind of suck. I'm not over here in the corner of like, make a bunch of babies, everything's great, people love being alive. I don't really feel that way. But I do think that once you're here, the best way to survive on Earth is to have a stoic approach. And one thing Stoicism will teach you, both in its ideology and also in reading the Stoics, is that life used to be a lot worse, a whole lot worse. In fact, over the past 250 years since capitalism came around, we've actually seen startling gains, both in the quality of life, the length of life, the overall peaceful nature of the world. So two things can be true at once. You can look around and still say there's all of these problems that we need to fix and things need to change. And that can be true while still recognizing the incredible gains that have been made. Any ideology that's teaching you that you're a victim or that things are uniquely bad or the world is out of control is trying to keep you stuck in a mindset of helplessness. And you should be very, very wary of anybody who's ever encouraging you to stay stuck in those thought patterns. So rather than feeling helpless or stuck or defeated or scared, what really would help is to recognize that things have gotten better consistently over time and that you can probably do things to ensure we keep moving in that trajectory.